Hobson is going to be joining us. Well, actually, he's going to be at the Fox. He is the Illusionist, live from Broadway, starring Jeff Hobson. Jeff, welcome to Big 550 KTRS.
Well, hello. Looking forward to coming to your town. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, so you got started at a talent show, right? More or less?
Well, I started in Detroit, and I did my first show at 11 years old. Got paid for my very first show at 12. Some guy offered me $5. Said, "Hey, can you perform at my daughter's birthday party?" And I thought, well, yeah, sure, why not? $5. Hey, I didn't know you can actually make money doing this. And next thing you know, I'm performing at these magic conventions. Believe it or not, there's magicians that gather together that compete against each other for prizes. And sure enough, I won first place when I was 12 years old at this national magic convention, and the rest is history.
Can you make the Senate disappear?
Oh, I'm a magician, not a miracle worker.
Is there a difference between being an illusionist and or a magician?
Well, it actually is a matter of semantics because, like, for instance, all illusionists are actually magicians. Magician is a very general type of term, but illusionist generally means the more grand type of magic, floating people in air and, cutting them in half and, big type of stuff is generally what it's called. But, our show is the first show to be called The Illusionist, which sometimes people mix up with the movie, which they should never do because it's not even exactly like. Our show is like a family-friendly show where anyone can come and see wonder. Different characters in our show. It's not just like one guy on stage doing magic. It's really a variety show of magic. I call it the Avengers of Magic because we all have our skill set, and it's really cool mixing all of our magic together.
Now, this has been shattering box office sales all over the country, and you've had a permanent home in Vegas for a while, haven't you?
I've been there for 25 years, so yes, I know the desert originally from Detroit, Michigan, and, in Detroit we have a Fox Theater, and there's only a few of the Foxes left, and so, in St. Louis we got the fabulous Fox, which is great.
Can you pull off an illusion on the radio now, or do you have to be in person to show me something?
Boy, I tell you, if I could do something on the radio, I can, but it would take about 10 minutes, and we'd have to talk through it. Unfortunately, don't have the time. I would love to do it, but not right now.
What's like the biggest thing that people can expect when you do this show?
Well, our whole cast suddenly appears in a cosmos of it's almost hard to explain because magic is very ethereal on
right.
many levels. If I were to say, oh, somebody appears from there and appears over here, well, then you say, well, yeah, so it's interesting. But when you really see it, you see all the the theatrics behind it, and and the puffs of smoke and the light and the lasers and the show that we have, and that's a whole other thing. But I have to say, when you say big, all of our show is big because we have a state-of-the-art, huge, high-definition screen behind us so that even if we're only holding up, say, a playing card, even the people in the back rows will be able to see it like it's 6 foot high in front of them.
Wow.
It's really cool.
So I'm sure technology has changed the way you've done your show.
Well, sure. Actually, when they say up your sleeve, we can actually look up our sleeves now with a camera. It's a lot different now than it was.
Jeff Hobson going to be at the Fox next Friday, October 5th through Sunday. It's called The Illusionist, live from Broadway. Jeff Hobson, safe travels, and we'll enjoy your show once you get here. Thanks for checking in.
Great. Well, we'll see you all then. Thank you.
You got it.